So if you want to learn how you can save 80% of your time and get even better results with just 20% the amount of effort you put in over 2013 in your business, stay tuned. We're going to learn how to do that in this video with leapfrogs and leeches.
So that at the end of the day, at the end of the week, you know that you've done better than you did the week before. You know that you've started to really achieve the goals, the results that you want to achieve. That's what we're doing. Does that make sense? So, how was 2013?
You know, 2013 was a good year for me in a lot of aspects. There was a lot of growing, a lot of changes. I have clients I love working with. I'm helping them build up their businesses. That was great. I wrote the English Speaking Social Entrepreneur's Guide. I got that out.
She's a published author.
Yeah, that was super cool. People love that book. I got so much great feadback.
Pretend we're holding the book.
I'll show it to you guys later. That was great, and yet looking back over my year, I do have to admit I have this sinking feeling inside of me, and I know that if I'm completely honest with myself, I would say that I've wasted not 80% of my time, but 90%, 95% of my time, meaning all those great results I got with the clients with the book, that was just 5% of my time that I invested doing the right things, okay? Do you get it? I wasted 95% of my time last year. I'm sorry.
So you still got some good results. There are still some really significant breakthroughs that you had. And we're not taking that away from you, right?
Yeah, cool stuff happened. It's just that, like, why was I wasting so much of my time? 95% of my time? Like, hello, am I out to lunch? If I could just focus 100% or 90% of my time on the same stuff I focused 5% on, like, what kind of results would I be getting then, right? I mean, that's what I want for my business. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I want. I want most of my time to be going to the things that really, really, really make a difference. And you know what? Those things, there's only a few of them. And actually, for every one of you, there's probably just one or two of those things.
It's a nice ring, isn't it?
Over a little bit. You always sort of stay on the edge, just like you don't really fully want to be in the video.
Yeah,
do you?
I'm definitely trying to get at this. Definitely.
See that? He's trying to escape. This guy's trying to
escape.
escape. He doesn't want to admit that he probably also wasted like 98% of his time.
Okay, so I'll be honest. There's no question that looking back at this year has been a breakthrough year for me in many different areas, both in business and outside of business, and at the same time, I do share that sinking feeling. And I do know that the 80-20 principle is one of those things that's really going to help me and has helped me when I've used it in the past, and as I've started to use it, as we've started to work together and started to be able to point out to each other and really be honest about what those 80-20 things are, what the leeches are, the things that are taking away from our energy and our time and our life, and those things which are letting us leap into the future.
Yeah.
Like this video that we're making right now.
Yeah, totally. So the thing here is, I really get this. There's not a lot of things that I can do to make a difference, and there's not a lot of things that you can do that really make a difference. And yet, why is it that I spent most of my time last year in my business and in my life, I admit it, on the things that don't make a difference? Why? Why does that happen? And even more important, what can I do about it, right? So Ellie and I, we come together, we've created this great game. It's so cool. You guys just hang on, you're gonna see how to play it. It's called Leapfrogs and Leeches, and like Ellie said, you know, the leeches are the things that 80% of time, the busy stuff that just keep you on a rat race and in a hamster wheel that you just can't get out of, but you're not getting results from. You're not getting results. Those are the leeches. They can take up most of your time, most of your energy, and yet they're keeping you in the same place. They're actually just sucking the lifeblood out of you till you get old and die. Yes, it's very depressing.
So the first stage of the game is to set a goal. Now, you can play this game over a couple of weeks, over a month, over a year, however long period you want to take, but you need to decide what is it that you want to achieve in that time. So we've set up a 2-week goal, which is together we're going to reach that goal of having 20 people join us on a 30-day journey.
Right. to have 20 people join us from January 16th to February 16th and implementing the game and getting better results in their business.
And what we really wanted is we wanted to make sure it's a group of people who really want to take the challenge, people who want to mix with other people, people who are taking action. So we're not actually, usually we open up these kind of things to everyone. It's not open to everyone. People have to prove themselves first. So the first thing anyone who wants to join us has to do is to set themselves some kind of goal. It doesn't have to be big, but it has to be something that you are willing to share with other people.
A goal for your business for this month. That's all it is.
Okay.
Just like we've said, get 100 people in a room for an event that we're going to be giving on January 16th, playing the game. You can get 20 of those to join us on a 30-day journey, playing the game and getting better results in their business.
Okay, so here's your first challenge. If you'd like to join us on that journey, is right below. What is your goal? What would you like to achieve in the next 30 days if you were to join us on this challenge?
Yeah, and once you've written that, it shows that you're ready to step up. Just by willing to be set a goal, you are going to be eligible to move up to the next level, which you'll find out about in the next video. So again, our goal, get 100 people in a room on January 16th from when to when? Are we doing that event?
We're doing January 16th in Jerusalem, the holy city, between the hours.
Okay, so getting 100 people on January 16th in Jerusalem from 4 to 7, playing leapfrogs and leeches. That's our goal. So what is your goal? You need to write your goal in so that you can qualify to join us at that event and for the 30-day journey. So if you're interested, go ahead and write your goal down for this month. Now, don't think that we aren't going to share with you what our leapfrogs and leeches are. We both know what they are, right? What's your leapfrog for that goal?
I want to qualify that as well. I know what some of them are. We don't know what all of them are. And it's only as we kind of move forward that we'll kind of come up against more. Because we're aware of it, because we're looking out for them, and because we're working together, we're more likely to find out what they are and then avoid the leeches and really take off with the leapfrogs.
Right. So my first leap is actually going to be having fun playing the game, because if I'm going to help other people have fun playing the game and get better results, I got to prove it on myself, right? That is my first goal, have fun playing the game. And the leap in that is setting up some kind of daily feedback system so that we can be challenging each other and saying who's moving forward. So I have a date for that. I need to have a good feedback system up in the next 3 days, and I need to be able to share what's going on with that in the next video. So that gives me by Friday to have a great feedback system going where we're having fun playing the game and we can share that with you. That's a leap for me. And the leech in that is getting stuck trying to prove that we're really having fun when we aren't and spending a lot of time editing the videos. That's the leech, okay? So my next milestone is just to have a great time playing the game. The leech in that is trying to prove too hard that I'm having fun when I'm not. And the leap in that is just really setting up a feedback system between me and Ella where we're actually just having a great time playing the game and just using that competitive edge between us to see who's going to get to their first milestone faster. My first milestone, have a great time playing the game. What's your first milestone? No, it's not going to be you.
My first milestone is creating a landing page. I think that will give me the focus that I need on the whole program, on making sure that I take the steps forward and don't just procrastinate. That's my leap. My leech is overthinking and worrying. Am I making a fool of myself? Is this going to work? Go for it. I need to go for it, make it happen, and I know that trust that really good stuff will come out of this.
Yeah, totally. Just wasting time tinkering on the internet, that's a total leech for me as well. So we have 3 days. Whoever manages to take the leap, if Ellie manages to get the landing page out, if I manage to have a great time playing the game, we're going to be back and get the video out on the way to show you what a great time we've already had just making it. we're gonna each get 5 points, right? We'll see who's ahead. I'm sure, I don't know if it's gonna be you. So remember, if you guys wanna qualify to move forward to the next level, and if you're just watching the next video, what you have to do is put your goal for this month in below. That's all you've got to do. Just share your goal below. If you're not willing to stand up and say what your goal is, this game isn't for you, okay? So if it is, go ahead and share that goal, because that's the first step.
What about if someone kind of has a goal, but they're not really sure, like, it's not good enough, it's not, what would you say to someone like that? Because I know there are lots of people here who kind of have an idea. Some people have a really clear idea of the goal. Many people, if not most people.
It doesn't matter whether you can really articulate your goal as clearly as we have here, like have a great time and share that through 2 videos, like I said, this one and the next one for you guys, or like I said, get the landing page up. If you can articulate that way or not. Even if you'd like to have more clients, even if you'd like to cut down your working hours, even if you'd like to expand your business, even if you'd like to change your focus, and you'd like to start doing it in this month, you can put that down, even if it's just general. It doesn't have to be specific. We can actually help you with that, and we will at the event January 16th between 5 and 7 in Jerusalem. We will help you get very specific on that, so don't worry, and we will also respond to your comments below, right? Promise that that's going to be a leapfrog for us, just responding to your comments. We definitely would love to interact with you on that level. So even if you have a general goal, it doesn't have to be super specific. Just put it down. Just be willing to get into action, take the first step to qualify, because again, this is a game for people that are willing to move. If you aren't even willing to put something, even if it's generally, we can always hone it and sharpen it, and that's what we're here for. Even if it's just general, go ahead and put it down, because nothing's going to happen if you don't. So, and if you don't want anything to happen, please just don't bother watching any of the other videos, okay?
But if you do want something to happen, if you do want to be part of a great, dynamic group of business people, then add your comments below, share it with your friends, and join us on the next video.
Can't wait to hear what your goal is.
Bye. Most people watching this video have heard of 80-20 rule. They should stop the video and they should look up what the 80-20 rule is, right? Because we don't have the time now to tell everyone what the 80-20 rule is.